Hey guys, welcome back to Change Your Life, and today I want to discuss step 2 of how to change your life, and that is deciding who you are. So after going through step 1, you should now have a better understanding of why you behave the way that you do. And so now you're ready to transfer into step 2, which is deciding who you are and who you're going to become. So there is a gap between those two people, or you wouldn't be watching this more than likely. But now that you know the way or why you behave the way that you do, you can say, okay, there's a gap between the way I'm behaving and the person that I am. So for me, for example, I decided that I am a father. So what actions does a father do? Well, first of all, I was drinking on a daily basis. Does a good father drink on a daily basis? No, so I had to cut that out. Another thing, I was out of shape. I was really out of shape, so I couldn't keep up with the kids, like I wanted to. So, does that fit the profile of a good father? No. So what do I have to do? I have to start exercising. I have to start an exercise program. Do I spend quality time with my kids? Maybe I spend dinner with them, but maybe I'd have the phone at the table and things like that. So I wasn't spending quality time with my kids. I wasn't present and focused on them on a daily basis. So that didn't fit the qualities of a good father. So I have to change that and make sure I fit quality time in with my kids on a daily basis. So, and so forth. So deciding that, who I am, I'm a good father, but was I taking the actions in order to be a good father? No, I wasn't. So I had to make those changes. And that's where we start getting into step 3. What changes can I make? What's one change that I can make that I can perform on a daily basis in order to fill in that gap between who I am and the actions that I'm taking? Because there's that gap there, and there's been talk about this, like that movie, The Secret, and, just willing things, or, sending out, the power of attraction and things like that. They kind of mystify this process, but there's no mystification really. It's basically you have to decide who you are, who you're going to become, and then who are you now, and you'll fill in those gaps. Because if you decide, like I have, I'm a good father, but I'm not behaving in that way, then I will fill in the gaps to become a good father. If you decide, hey, I'm a billionaire, let's just be a little bit extreme here. Let's say I'm a billionaire, like they want you to think that you can just will into action in The Secret, or the power of attraction, the law of attraction. Ultimately, you say, well, am I taking the steps necessary to be a billionaire? No. Well, what steps do I need to take? So it's all about the actions that you take, of course. But you have to have an understanding of, first, in my opinion, you have to have an understanding of why do I behave the way that I do? And once you understand that, step 1, then you can decide, who am I? Who do I want to be? What do I see myself as? And I saw myself as a good father. So what is the gap? Where can I improve to be a good father? And it's this step, this step, this step, this step. But we're going to move into step 3 with just taking one action. So like and subscribe, and tomorrow I'll talk about taking that one action that can start to bridge the gap between who you are and the actions that you actually take. And I will talk to you tomorrow.